Welcome to Savvy Guy. Here we are again. This is the first time down in the cellar, the wine cellar that we did with scrap wine boxes, scrap champagne boxes from your local liquor store. Breaking them down was the tough part because you don't want to destroy the boards, but I mean, look at this. I think all in all, with some 2x2s for studs in the back, 150 bucks total, and they were giving them away, most of the boxes. Anyway, it's enough small talk. We've been focusing on our health, and smoking meats and eating meat every freaking day is not great for someone in their 50s, so we got to watch it. But what we decided is when I do fire up the pit boss, that we'll take advantage of it. Do a week's worth, maybe 2 weeks worth. So I've got 2 sets of meats in here. I've got chicken, 2 big breasts, bone in, 6 thighs, and the beauty is I marinated these in a yogurt seasoning blend that I'll get into, and I'll also put the recipe for the 2 marinades down below, so you can scribble that down and add what you like, take out what you don't like. But the key is the yogurt, because it tenderizes the meat. Even though there's skin on, usually I use this recipe technique for chicken tawuk, the Lebanese style on shish kebab. And but I'm like, the way it makes the meat taste and it penetrates, plus the smoke on top, this is going to be a first time with me trying that. And I'm really excited. We're going to use a little Savvy Guy blend for both the chicken and the pork. Over here I got pork tenderloin, which was done in lime juice, fresh squoze. We used avocado oil. I chopped up some nice Thai peppers, about 4 of them. Chopped them up nice and just let it sit for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 now that it's creeping up to 4:30. Montreal steak seasoning, a little bit of kickin' chicken from Weber, I think makes that. And the key is time, just to let it sit and penetrate that pork, because the tenderloin has about 0 fat. So we're gonna get the flavor in there without the injectors. I haven't used an injector yet, maybe that's a rookie move, but I like the smoke to be the flavor, and I'd like to have the meat part of the flavor itself. So I am gonna rub these guys up. Like I said, the 2 breasts, I got all this at Adams Fairacre Farms right there on 9. And I'm going to dust these up with some Savvy Guy homemade blend here. I'll let you take a look at them when I'm done. And I'm not going to overdo it because they're marinated, so I'm not going to kill them. And I think because I used Montreal steak, I won't need to do like a SPG on this tenderloin either. I'll zoom up here so you can see the final. The beauty is when they're done cooking, we'll meet back down here. I'll take a bite, and then I'm going to blend it in with some greens for dinner. We got Swiss chard, we're going to do some cannellini beans, cook that down, and just set the chicken. We're just doing the chicken tonight. Set these breasts on top of that. It's going to be fantastic. Don't forget to hit the subscribe down below. Like this video, tell your friends. Check out the website to buy Savvy Guy products. We're slowly pitching the chili right now, Savvy Guy vegetarian chili. There's some marinara sauces that are coming soon, a Fra Diavolo, an original, and also the Savvy Guy sweet sour Thai sauce. So those will all be coming, and I think I'm getting in the spice business. So let's enjoy. I'm going to open this Barks root beer. And we'll meet you out at the pit boss. Oh yeah. A little close up here, and you can see I didn't kill them. I might, like I say, sprinkle a little more when I get them out on the pit boss. It's like 95 degrees outside today, so it's going to be really me sneaking in and out, taking the occasional temperature reading. I definitely want these guys to get up to about 145, and I want the chicken to be at about 160 before I pull it, 165, let it rest for a little bit. But look at the size of these beauties. And these are bone in. And you see that yellow color, that's a little turmeric that I put in with the yogurt mix. I think I did cardamom, I did turmeric, I did a little Moroccan spice, which is a combo, gets a little cumin in there. And I did a little bit of the basics on the pork, again with lime juice, avocado oil, and these actual Thai chilies, which are fantastic. And as they're aging, I've noticed the heat level is going up exponentially. And yeah, I'm going to fire up the Pit Boss, bring it to 225. I'm going to go slow. I'm not in a big rush. Like I said, it's so hot outside. I can wait till 7 o'clock to eat, 7:30. So let's get to it. Okay. I don't know if you've ever had one of those days where it doesn't always go as planned, but as you saw before, we had all this prepped and rubbed and marinated for a couple hours and ready to go. And lo and behold, the smoker doesn't work. Plugged it in, checked a couple outlets, checked my ground fault interrupt, got the book out, checked the fuse, and of course the book I have isn't the right model for what I have. Checked the fuse on the control board for the Pit Boss. This fuse is beautiful, so something else is wrong. And I've got them on standby. They're going to call back to hopefully replace this puppy. I mean, I've checked all the connections. I had 120 right here, 120 on the other side of the fuse. And I don't recommend you mess around with that unless you're in the controls field, but it was not a perfect day. So I switched over to the Char-Broil Grill, and these look beautiful. Just gorgeous. Grill marks, 145 on the pork, 165 on the chicken. They were within 5 minutes of each other. I flipped these guys about every 5 minutes, and I flipped these guys about every 10, and then gave them another check just to see so no fires were involved. And it's going to work out great. So I'm probably going to taste these without boring you to tears with the video, but I definitely want to cut a piece of this pork off. So I'll be back and I'll set the camera up proper. All right, guys. Okay. You can see I come prepared. This I needed to pull this puppy off. Sorry about the light. Just insane. And like I mentioned before, it's only 1,000 degrees outside. So, a little disappointed since I bought this thing in May. So hopefully they call back tonight and everything will be great. But I'm going to try this pork first. It's been resting for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to cut off a little. Oh, look at that. Perfecto. Just gorgeous. Are you kidding me? You're going to see me working on this for a while. You're supposed to chew your pork. But again, I'll put the recipes for the marinades for both the pork and the chicken. Hit the subscribe button. Go to SavvyGuyWorldwide.com. Buy some chili. Best chili out there. It's in a jar. It's not dog food. Okay? Made in a professional kitchen. Great flavor. Starts vegetarian. You do the rest. You can add this pork. You can shred this chicken. You can do your beef. More recipes to come. Enjoy.